I'll put in a good word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony of Isoka and Throsnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks.
I decided to atone for my sins, Father.
For you, it's a necessity.
I'd like to go now.
There is not a single... Not...
What penance?
Confess your...
I'll make sure.
Remember...
I decide...
Till we meet again.
Put that pig sticker away! Good. Eh? No need to be swinging your weapon
This property belongs to someone else. This property belongs...
God bless you.
Who's that?
Moving in. Charlatans, sellers of worthless pat who charge daily, crooks one and all. The tax will allow the city authorities to strengthen our defenses and protect you and your neighbors from knaves and fraudsters. The tax will apply to...
Hail.
What?
It's piety and virtue. Especially in these times, we have to heed the commandments.
I'm
Because
sorry.
there are monsters among us. Godless wine in human form.
What? Good morning to you.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are. To your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
Well, it's not the best wine I've ever had, but it'd do at a pinch.
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. But not like this.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business trouble.
Oh, I see.
No,
Allow me to introduce
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who can pretend.
Sure. What?
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. People can't get enough of it. And I...
Right.
No, it won't. But don't... The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town. An innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all. When it comes... If you were to
You want me to be smellier?
Not smellier, sommelier. It'll be easy. Havel's a bit thick.
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't...
What's the truth then?
The book belongs to me, Miss Adlet, which has come...
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Mannlicher has a house in Lethlilskar Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Mannlichers don't want any more problems.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to risk becoming the enemy of... I'd rather fight...
It's not just...
I understand, but I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. So, fit... The taste is...
Excuse me.
intoxicating.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad, so far.
All that
We've got enough for everyone.
But that's just what they want you to think. They're the ones claiming
We're
it in
open. Good morning.
Who
Come
knows
and buy
what's
our
really
fresh
in it
wares.
and what they've made up. And if only lying was the worst of it. But you know full well they steal and kill and rape poor, defenseless women. Bare
Couldn't have said it
maidens.
better myself.
Protect your innocence. Run to the nunnery.
God bless you.
I'm sorry. Loafers again.
God bless.
I'm sorry. You can't
What's
be
that
here.
noise? And I was beginning to worry what that was. But it's just... Ave Maria.
That's it. Go now.
Ah, never mind then. Farewell. Thank you, and take care.
I went past your garden the other day, and that dog of yours was going mad, barking and growling at me like I was a stranger. He never used to be like that.
I know. Sorry. He's getting old and losing his wits.
Not a
He's
chance.
half blind,
I'd
as good
soon
as
see
deaf.
hell
and
freeze over.
when he takes fright, he nearly bites your hand off.
He used to be such a sweet dog.
I'll
You've
give
got
him a bit
legs,
longer
haven't
before I
you?
take him to the next.
Go and see her then.
I don't want to wait for him to bite someone.
Are you serious? That poor dog.
He is.
I
When he
tried
was
to make
little,
peace with her, but she
he'd sit
slammed the
inside
door
my
in my
house.
face. I'm not going to humiliate myself a second
We'll
time.
miss him when he's gone.
What is it you want from her anyway? If it's money, then to cheer them up. I might have guessed. How bad is it?
God bless.
You must have mistaken me for someone else.
Wow, that's nice now.
Forget the man I lost my shirt to.
See you again sometime.
A fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
What is it you need? What is it you need? Lord be with you.
Hey, are you Goatskin by any chance?
Yeah, that's me, What do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel and his God if he wants.
What god? What the hell are you talking about?
Their God. You know, him up there. Whatever them people call him.
What people?
Sam and his lot. Like, them folks, innit?
Who the hell is Samuel?
You weren't sent by Sam.
I wouldn't be asking you if I was, would I?
You know...
I'm starting to lose patience. I don't know these mysterious folks you're... So if there's anyone...
I get it. I mean, I don't want...
I get that. I could help you with... If you help...
It's all well and... I don't want to hit...
I know some...
Well,
do you know that... That can be sorted...
No, it can't. And besides...
What if I contribute...
I ain't got no secret. I don't know what you're after.
Here you are. Now, don't make me regret it.
No chance. I'll tell you everything. What do you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, I was spying for 2 weeks. He's one of them, you know, Jews. Samuel, his name is. He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out, they ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
And you call yourself a spy?
What's it, mate? I remember things well enough, but only what they pays me to remember. I ain't gonna, you know, fill my head up with shit that don't concern me for free.
Jesus wept.
Greetings.
What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
And there's another thing. Those things you stole from that scholar? You know what I mean?
That... What about it, like?
What happened to them? The owner wants them back.
I still have them.
Where?
In them secret, you know, tunnels under the city.
Tunnels? Secret passageways? Stop blethering and tell me where it is.
I ain't blathering. It's in the passageways beneath the city. I can find it. I've learnt the way. And if you give me a couple of groschen, I can teach you too. You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you, knowing your way round, you know, underground like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
Walk around underground?
Aye, like, wait.
Let's get this straight. You want which will help?
That's about the long and...
Oh, Christ almighty.
Not much. Just...
Right. Out with...
Of course. It's like this. I know them passageways because I got my... This old thief gave it to me. And...
A treasure map? You young...
No. I swear...
Big diff.
I flogged it to this thief.
Called him.
Aye. But watch out.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
That's me through. I'd better be...
Off you go.
God be with you.
There now.
Did you hear that Dirk Stallion is shagging Nazar's old woman? If you know it, then so...
It's after town. And that goes for Councilman Naz as well.
Of course he knows. He's the one sending it there.
I'm not interested.
Watch out! Watch where you're going!
Woo! What's that with that horse?
Whoa!
Come here.
Come and take your pick. You where?
A fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Apple. Apple. Yellow. Red. White apple.
Greetings to you. I am Menhart.
Why are you wasting my time?
God bless.
I'm sorry.
Get lost, you scum! Take care then. Thanks for nothing.
Ich bin ein Meisterfechter. I give you my word of honor. He who does not believe my word may try his skill against mine.
Ah, maybe next time then.
Sword against mine. Axes pan.
Dude, you are a brave fechter. Why not test yourself against the Meister? No man in Kuttenberg is as good as Menhart.
All right. I'll challenge him.
Good, good.
If
Menhart
any
is
of
over
you
there,
want
not
to
far.
learn the art
Tell
of
him.
fechten properly, do not waste your time with the local amateurs. It is better to learn with a true Meister like... Gepriesen sei der Herr. What do you need?
Who are you?
Ich bin Menhart, ein Meister des Langschwerts aus Frankfurt. You will not find ein besser Meister for miles around, I tell you. And with whom do I have die Ehre? Who are you?
Henry. I'm pleased to meet you.
Heinrich. Sehr schön. A famous German König once also bore that name. He contributed to the founding of the Heiliges Römisches Reich. A wise diplomat and brave warrior. Since you carry such a name, I offer you a duel. You can prove you too possess the courage and soul of a warrior. And do not bring shame to your famous name. When
I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
Wunderbar. But the Schwert, aber kein Ha...
Sure. Just training sort.
Gut.
All right, Menhard. I'm ready for a duel.
We agreed on einen Übungstakeoff. I am Menhard, Meister of Langschwert von Frankfurt. I challenge all the here to test their art against me.
Can't you see where you're going?
Damn it! Don't you know how to ride a horse? People walk here too, you know. Take care then, and thanks for
Sholem Aleichem.
Sholem.
Nobody...
What do you want?
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
Goy?
You do not know this word?
Sorry, I don't.
Then you are a goy. What do you want here?
I'm looking for Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
Because I know a lot as well? Me and Samuel can exchange interesting information.
Why do you think you can tell me anything I need to know? I already know more than I want to.
You're the first person I've met who complains about knowing more than everyone else.
It is not pleasant to know things you can do nothing about. So what I need is someone who prefers action to talk.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
Well, if your people can't handle it, why not?
You are no better than my people. But unfortunately, they were all born under our star, and that is a problem in this case.
I understand. What's this about, then?
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse.
Those are usually debtors who don't want to repay their loans.
That is what I used to think as well. It would make sense at least. But it is not that straightforward. There are those who do it just out of spite. And because they can get away with it. We are not Christians. We're not even people to them. But enough of that. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
All right, I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
Right. Morning, abandoned house with a yard.
Not morning. Evening.
But you just said...
At the start of the day. My day starts when 3 stars appear in the sky. Not that those bastards care. They just go there after sunset. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today. If you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning. And then come and see me. And you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
And then you'll tell me how to find Liechtenstein?
That was my promise. And I keep my promises.
The finest wares on the market! Just come and take some pick! Guten Tag.
Bit longer without food, and I'll really... start to be grumpy.
God bless.
Open up! Open up!
Gurwell, what are you doing, Moisha?
Futsa Kapora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
Totaman!
What the? Blood? I'm all yours.
Stimmt! By God's will, die!
Ha! Zeig, was du drauf hast!
Ah! Wait! Don't kill him!
You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Those are the rules.
Wait. Who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go! Oh, who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort. And bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything. If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God! I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
We did.
And? What was von Berkhoff's reaction?
That bastard first used us, and then wanted to get rid of us. We only just avoided being killed.
Sacre. So there's no chance the League of Lords will turn against Sigismund?
No chance. On the contrary. Von Berghoff and von Aulitz came here to Kuttenberg to be at Sigismund's beck and call.
Christ. And what are you doing here, actually?
I came here with a man called Zizka.
Zizka? Jan Zizka of Trotznov?
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well. What was strange was that his band was infiltrated by Istvan Toth, if you remember.
That rat from Talmberg. What was he doing there?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So the fucker's still alive?
Not any longer.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
To our enemy's death.
Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markwart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good Lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. Ah, if only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
That's all.
Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you know how to do it. Don't you?
You have a lot of confidence in me.
Well, I don't have many options. Well then, am I right?
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress, and one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right. I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
chance. I won't let... A pig like that gawk at you?
But he wasn't gawking at me.
He bloody was, I saw him.
If you're looking for a fight, bring it on. I'm not afraid of you, and I can look at whoever I want to. I mean, look at her tits, eh?
Come on then, fucker.
To hell with you!
What was that sound? Don't hit him!
Ha! We'll finish this quickly.
When's the last time I ate something? I could go for something to eat now.
Hang him!
What the... Come on, then! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! This won't end well for you!
Please inquire things of the past.
Ha! We'll finish this quickly!
No, you don't!
I'll hack your ass off!
No chance!
You haven't a
Hang
chance!
him!
Too slow!
You'll be fucking sorry! And stay down, you fucking idiot!
How terrible!
Whoa! Whoa!
You took something from him. I saw it.
You took something from him! I saw it!
Stop that horse and surrender.
Fuck off!
Fine. You had your chance.
Don't think I won't cut you to pieces!
Sholem, Henry.
Drompenik. You greet him and he says nothing.
You can try. I have long fingers.
Yannick,
please.
No fucking chance. I want... Let a pig...
So hungry I could eat a horse.
He wasn't gawking at me.
Bloody was, I saw him. If you're looking for a fight, bring it on. I'm not afraid of you, and I can look at whoever I want to. I mean, look at her tits, eh?
Come on out, fucker.
You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit.
You're acting like a child. Go and whistle somewhere else.
Fuck me.
Is this your first time riding a horse, you moron?
Christ's wounds! What you... out with that horse!
I have not changed my answer. I will not sell you the rights to my mines. Not today, not tomorrow, nor in 100 years. You will not get your hands on my silver.
You forget I have influential friends. If you won't sell the mines, you'll lose them. Just like Malishov. Along with your life, if you defy me.
Mind your step. Two can play that game. Did you really think that I didn't know you were stealing the royal silver, eh? When your self-proclaimed king finds that out, your head will be on the chopping block.
Seize that traitor!
Not another step.
You'll get yours too, turtle dove. What are you waiting for? Can't you see? They're threatening the Royal Mint Master!
He's one of them! Wait! Get him! Come on! You want to try me? Slice him up! Fuck was that? Slice him up! Too slow! You swine! You pay for that! No, you... Nice hit! Fuck that! Oh, shit! I'll kill you for that! Come and help me! At him! You should have got no chance! Come on, then! Hey, I'll rip your arm! I'll kill you for that! What's the matter? Shit yourself! No, you don't! You a bloody pulp, fucker! What's it to be, you wretch?
It's a wonder you're still standing.
You kick the bucket, you shits!
Damn. They gave me a going over. Good thing you showed up, lad.
You alright, sir? Looks like you took some hits.
It's just a scratch.
Papa! My God! You're hurt!
I'm alright. What the hell was that, Rosa?
I saved your life. Didn't you notice?
We would have been in the right if you hadn't taken the shot. Now we have the blood of the king's men on our hands. Do you have any idea what this means?
Was I supposed to let one of Sigismund's lackeys insult us in our own home?
And you thought this was a better solution?
You know what? Let's just leave it be. I don't want to argue in front of the young man here. Apologies for the mess, stranger. There aren't usually so many corpses strewn about our courtyard.
I should be the one apologising. Some of it is my handiwork.
It won't be your concern, though. I promise. We'll call the guards and tell them what happened. That Ulrich Vavak and his men attacked us for no reason.
You think that will make them let us off the hook?
Not for free. But knowing young Plymouth, the commander of the guard, I'm sure he won't refuse my coin. But back to you, lad. Who are you? And why have you graced us with your visit?
I'm Henry of Scalitz, squire to Lord Capon of Perkstein.
Pleased to meet you. Conslin Routard. And this feisty creature here is my daughter Rosa.
Like father, like daughter.
Why did your master send you to me, Henry?
He didn't, sir. Unfortunately, he's in enemy captivity.
We're sorry to hear that.
But I plan to rescue him. And I believe you can help me with that.
We can? How?
Lord Capon is held at Malashov.
Our Malashov? I don't envy him. I was planning on fixing the roof before they took it from us. It's full of leaks. I doubt its new master will lift a finger to do anything about it. But tell me, why would I meddle in matters that don't concern me?
Well, I might have just saved your life.
That's true. And for that you surely deserve a reward. But to get involved in something as dangerous as freeing a captured nobleman in a territory conquered by Sigismund?
We have to do something to help. I know it's dangerous.
Dangerous? It's madness. What if somebody finds out?
Nobody will know.
You haven't been in Kuttenberg for long, have you? The walls have ears here. I'd only end up with my head on the chopping block. And I don't even want to think about what they'd do to Rosa.
That's true. As long as Vavak's breathing down our necks, we have to be careful.
Who is he, anyway?
Ulrich Vavak von Neuhaus. The new mint master appointed by Sigismund himself. He's had it in for us ever since he took over the office. He's been pressuring me to hand over my mining rights. It seems he'd like to see me reduced to a beggar. And now we've killed his men. The king's men. I'll have to reach deep into my pocket to get out of that. Like Rosa said, lad, as long as Vavak is around, my hands are tied. I'm sorry.
Should I kill him?
Christ almighty!
I don't doubt you could pull it off, but it wouldn't help anything. Sigismund's people are like the Hydra. You chop off one head, and another grows back in its place. We'd just get another Vavak, if not worse. No, killing won't solve any. We have to do something else to get to him. It's obvious Vavak is getting richer than his office warrants. There are rumors going around that he's stealing the king's silver. He even uses it to mint counterfeit groschen, using a fake dye. If Sigismund were to find out, he'd have him executed at once, regardless of his noble blood.
But you need evidence to make such an accusation, right?
Exactly.
But how do we find it?
Some of the silver goes missing somewhere along the way to the mint. And we have to find out where.
Find out? But how? They don't let just anyone into the mines and smelting works.
You're right. Only authorized people are allowed in. Fortunately, we have an ally. My friend Peter of Pisek. They ousted him from the Mintmaster's office, but his brother Christian remained in the Italian court. He wanted to become the Mintmaster himself, but because of Vavak, he had to settle for the steward's office. He hates him even more than we do on account of it.
And that's saying something.
Christian and I were just talking about his suspicions. He'd welcome any dirt you can dig up on Vavak, just as much as I would. If you go to him and ask for help on my behalf, I'm sure he'll accommodate you. I'll help you free Lord Capon in exchange for evidence of Vavak's fraud. That's fair, isn't it?
All right. It's a deal. I've already met Peter of Pisek, and I know he can be trusted. Let's hope the same goes for his brother.
Excellent. You'll find Christian in Horshan, at the estate near the mines. Tell him the password, Via Argentum, the path of silver. He'll know who he's dealing with. But be careful. Both of you. This is our last chance to stop Vavak.
We'll be praying for you.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
What the... This was certainly no accident. We'd better keep an eye on this place. Huh? You're up that dead man! Give up!
Easy now! I surrender!
I won't let you get away with robbing the dead.
Wait a moment. I'm sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I didn't steal anything. That's mine.
No. No, it isn't. Don't try to make a fool out of me.
Die, lackey! When's the last time I ate something?
I'll make you surrender! Go fuck yourself! What the fuck was that? Punishment by the blade. My favorite.
Victory or death!
God grant you health.
There's someone lying here. This was certainly no accident. We'd better keep an eye on this place. Another senseless death. Oh, it's starting to stink. It has to be me standing over the body. What a fucking day.
You're in a foul temper today, aren't you?
For fuck's that? Hail, Pilgrim. If it's good company you're after, that's one thing we're never short of.
God bless you. Have you been hunting?
What's it to you, lad?
Well, you're seasoned hunters, that much I can tell. But I don't think the local lord would be so understanding.
Well, you're mistaken. We're no poachers. But truth be told, no. I wouldn't expect him to be very understanding. Especially not now. What with that beast on the loose.
What do you mean, a beast? A wolf? One of those majestic loners that require skilled hunters?
If only. It's already snatched infants and slaughtered 2 maidens. Babes were nowhere to be found. The maidens were shredded to pieces. But when I saw them, I tell you, that was no wolf.
What was it then?
Nobody's caught a good look at it. All I know is that it's been happening in these parts.
Oh, you must be well trained for this kind of hunt. Is there anything you can teach me? Or perhaps we could just practice our marksmanship?
Aye. Practice is the key to wisdom. Or whatever they say. What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
I think it's a good day for a longbow.
All right. I'll get everything ready and find some fellas. But first, you need something to shoot from. Come back when you're ready. Arrows I can give you, but I want to see you carrying a bow. Got it?
So you're hunters chasing down vermin?
That we are.
Looks like there's enough of you to...
One fewer. Hans vanished yesterday.
Is he dead?
I don't know. We haven't seen him since yesterday morning.
Is there anything I can...
Help! We'll find out. But if I may...
Oh, you must be... Is there anything... Or perhaps...
Aye. Or whatever. What's it to be?
Crossbow.
And why?
I'd like to compete...
What's it to be?
Maybe...
All right. Come back when you're...
I'd like to compete at archery.
What's it to be?
Crossbow.
All right.
Hang on. Yeah.
Wait a while until I get the other... Later, my friend. Now!
Yes, hit it again. Only just, but it's there. That was just a practice shot. It doesn't count. A shitty 2 points again. Yes, hit it again. Only just, but it's there. Another point to my name.
Come on, quick, you can do it. Who's the greatest of them all? Who, eh?
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
See you later, my friend. What are you doing, you whistler? Stop that whistling, eh?
Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. Good. I should eat something. I should eat something. Bit longer without food, and I'll really start to be grumpy. So hungry I could eat a horse. Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse. I could go for something to eat now.
God grant you help.
Hey, you! Who are you?
I apologize.
You can't just walk...
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you found out anything at all?
Just rumors. And those are useless. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game. If Sir Kunzling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
My real father is a nobleman. He oversaw the royal mines in Skalitz.
You don't say. You're the son of Radzig Kurbula.
You know him?
Not personally. But I'm well informed about the silver mines in the kingdom, and their overseers. What happened in Skalitz was a great tragedy for the entire kingdom. It was one of the highest yielding mines. How much did your father tell you about its operation?
Hardly anything, actually.
Oh? Well, never mind. We can fix that. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private. Patience. We'll be there soon. Just wait a bit longer, all right?
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it mined out.
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of questions?
Of course. You'll have to proceed with the utmost caution. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
Pretending to be your nephew sounds like the best option.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But to the point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
By the way, I've had the honor of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Suchdol.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
You